everybody, this is David B69, and here is my Sega Genesis collection as of March 2022. It is absolutely crazy how much this has grown over the years. It's like probably my favorite collection that I have so far that I have amassed. Mainly because this was the first system that I bought with my own money back in the day. So it has a special meaning to me, and it really does mean a lot. So recollecting and grabbing some of these titles is a real big deal to me. First one I got is a loose copy. All the rest of them are box copies, and there's one that's like not really a box copy, but I'm calling it a box copy because I have a box, but it's not authentic, so I really don't count it as a box copy, but you'll see when I get to it. Anyway, first up and everything is, this came from one of those box things and stuff. This is Taz Escapes from Mars. Need the case and stuff, but here is everything else. Here's Arch Rivals, the arcade game. And I have a special way that I'm doing it for this order. You'll see when I get to it, and you'll say, hey, you skipped a lot of games. And then I'm going to tell you, it's like, hey, I didn't skip those games. I'm saving the best for last. So that was Aladdin, Afterburner 2. And when I mean best for last, I mean best for me. Because this is my collection. Here's Andretti Racing. This is one of 3 copies that I have of Andretti Racing. I have it on the Saturn, which you'll see tomorrow, and I also have it on the PS1. Here's Barkley, Shut Up and Jam. Here's Frank Thomas, Big Hurt Baseball. Here is Batman Forever. Here is Batman Returns. Here is Battletoads Double Dragon. Is it Battletoads versus Double Dragon or Battletoads Double Dragon? I think it's Battletoads Double Dragon. It's a team up. Here is Beauty and the Beast, Belle's Quest. Here is Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure. Here is Bubsy, Claw's Encounter of the Third Kind. It's a really nice box copy, by the way. It's really nice. Bubsy 2. You don't get to see too many actual boxes that are in actually semi-good condition. Here's Bugs Bunny and Double Trouble. Here is College Slam. Here's Champions World Class Soccer. Here is Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. Here is Chi-Chi's Pro Challenge Golf. Here is Clue, a Paco Brothers game. Here is Cal Ripken Jr. Baseball. Here is Cool Spot. Here is Cyberball. Here is Double Dribble, the playoff edition. Here is Desert Strike, Return to the Golf. Here is Dungeons and Dragons, Wars of the Eternal Sun. Here is ESPN, Sunday Night Football. Nice Sony logo right there. Here is ESPN, Baseball Tonight. Here is ESPN, National Hockey Night. Here is Eternal Champions. Here is Evander Holyfield, Real Deal Boxing. Could be Evander Real Deal Holyfield boxing. I'm not really sure, because I know it's his nickname, so it's like they might want it to be Evander Real Deal Holyfield Boxing, but I've never called it that. Here's Echo, The Tides of Time. I say, you know what? This is bothering me. Yeah, it looks the exact same way on the side of the box. Here's Earthworm Jim. Here is F-15 Strike Eagle 2. Here is Fantasia. Here is Garfield, Caught in the Act. Here is Hardball. I love the Hardball series. The Hardball series, this was actually a tough one for me to not include in my finals, which you'll see what my finals are in a little while. But especially Hardball 3 is like probably one of my favorites. Here's Hardball 94. It's funny and everything. They were talking about how big the MLBPA is right now. It's like 700 back then, and it's like 1,200 right now, because they've grown and included so many more people to be part of the CBA, and it's just kind of massive and crazy. But it also allows a lot of people to vote, a lot of people to get involved, and it honestly brought baseball back earlier than probably would have if it was just up to the upper echelon players, in my opinion. It's hard driving. This is a really extremely tough game. Here is James Pond, underwater agent. These are all not in exact order. You'll see that the first letters are together, but a lot of the other games are not related together. Here is James Buster Douglas Knockout Boxing. Here is Jungle Strike. Here is Jeopardy Sports Edition. Here is Jeopardy Deluxe Edition. Here is Jeopardy. Here is Jennifer Capriati Tennis. Probably like the best tennis game on the system, in my opinion. I really enjoyed this tennis game. This variant was really good. Here's James Pond 3. And if you look, I mean, it's like you can see by my love of some of the games and stuff, especially for EA, and then I go out of my way to collect for them, how great the games were on the Genesis that were from EA. And it was like, that was some of the reason that when EA didn't do any development for the Dreamcast, that I kind of got a little sour with them. So. The Jungle Book, another great game. Most Disney games are actually like really good. It's kind of funny how good these games were and stuff on the Genesis and on the Super Nintendo. They were good on both systems. I'm not gonna say one system was better than the other for Disney's games, because they like actually did a really good job with both of them. Here is Miss Pac-Man. Here is Monopoly. I still have the wrapping on the Monopoly game. I'm really just never going to play it, and it just keeps it nice and sealed and safe, and I actually kind of like it that way right now. It is a box, and I can keep it sealed. Keeps that box integrity up a little longer than what most times would last. So otherwise, I'd have to get a new bag and rewrap it, or a box and rewrap it. Just not really wanting to do that right now. Now, in my opinion, the Mortal Kombat series on the Genesis is far superior than the Super Nintendo versions. To me, it's not even close. Here is Mike Ditka Power Football. Roger Clemens MVP Baseball. Here is Mario Lemieux Hockey. Here is Newman Haas IndyCar featuring Nigel Mansell. Hope I'm saying that correctly. Did I show the back of Mario Lemieux Hockey? I don't think I did. Generally, that's why I have these things set up the way I do. Because I kind of like to show the front and back, just in case you haven't seen it, because a lot of people have just got the cartridges and they don't get to see the entire box. So what I like to try to do is I try to show off the entire box so everybody's enjoying what I'm seeing, and I just enjoy sharing it. So hope that's cool with everybody. That's why I like to do. Here's NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Here is NBA All-Star Challenge. Here is NCAA football. NFL Quarterback Club. Here is NFL Quarterback Club 96. Here is NHL All-Star Hockey 95. Here is Outrun 2019. Why doesn't our cars look like that? It was like, 2019 happened, and I don't have any jet stuff in my car. Now, here's what I was talking about when I said that, like, I have like a copy of Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. This is not the original case work. You can see it that it's like way too bright. A lot of Genesis games will have like the internals, there'll be like those lines and everything. You can see it. It's just that you really have to look hard because the reds are so bright and the colors are so vibrant, and the case itself, you can't feel it for yourself, but you'd be able to see how shiny it is and how off it is because it's not the same material, plastic-wise, as like an authentic cartridge. So that's basically what I'm talking about. So that one I only count as a cartridge only. It stores in a case, it looks nice, but it's not authentic, and I still have to get one. Here's Phantasy Star 3, Generations of Doom. Here is Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure. And it still has a sticker on it. I try to remove those stickers when I first get the game, but I always generally forget sometimes, and kind of annoys me over time. Eventually I generally do it, but sometimes it takes me like 2 or 3 times of grabbing the game before I actually do it. And here is Power Monger. Another great EA game on the Sega Genesis. I love me a good strategy game. can see these games are like really thick. So it like takes a little effort to move these things around and try to do this recording all at once. Here's Tasmania. I already had to break this video up once and stuff because I sneezed. So hopefully I'll remember to edit the one video and take that sneeze out. But it paused like right as I was sneezing. The embarrassing part is I got to remember to edit it out. But now I'm talking about it, so you're actually going to know that I did. And you're going to be like, what game did he sneeze at? I love Test Drive. These were like really great games. I had them on my Commodore 64 as well as the Genesis because I really love them. Here's Troy Aikman football. Apparently Troy Aikman is going to Monday Night Football. Here is Tommy Lasorda Baseball. This is the the Classic Edition. Don't know why I didn't include this. I was including other Sega games, but I didn't include this one, but oh well. Here is Tecmo Super Baseball. So what's so exciting about this? Well, it's sealed. The seal isn't the greatest. It's kind of broken up and everything. It would probably be, if I probably got it graded, I'd probably like get a really poor ranking on the seal. But on the game itself, it's like really in tremendous shape. Just the seal is like really crappy, which is kind of unfortunate. It's not worth actually sending it in though. Here's Toe Jam and Earl, Panic on Funkotron. It's only worth to send those things in unless like you're going to actually, unless you're going to make like a big time profit or something on it. And I would definitely not do that. And most of my stuff, even when I do get it graded, I'm not looking at selling it and making a profit on it. I'm just kind of curious on how good everything looks and is it as good as I think it looks. And then it's like once I have it in the box, then I'm like, well, I know that it's not going to get any worse than that because it's in the box. I'm not a fishing guy. That's a pretty cool game. Here's Road Rash 2. Speaking of really good games. Here is Risk. Here is Super High Impact. Here is the not so for resale copy of Sonic the Hedgehog. Here is the not for resale copy of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Here is Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Here is Sonic and Knuckles. And here's Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball. Here's a great game, Speedball Brutal Deluxe 2. This is a tremendous game. I could play seasons and seasons of this game without getting tired of playing it. I really, really love this game. Here is Spider-Man. I think it has a different name, but it's like when some people have a different name attached to it. I mean, I know it just says Spider-Man on it, but I think it has the bad guy's name and everything included in it. I forgot who the bad guy is on this one. Kingpin. Yeah, Spider-Man versus Kingpin. And here's Spider-Man X-Men. I'm like really hoping on the multiverse one that they you can actually like they'll have a lot of the X-Men in it. Here is Urban Strike. There's World Cup USA 94. Here is WWF Raw. Here is WWF Royal Rumble. Show the back of Raw. Here's the back of Raw. And here is the back of Royal Rumble. Here is Super WrestleMania. Here is WrestleMania, the arcade game. There's a really bad box copy of Wayne Gretzky and the NHLPA All-Stars. You can see the case is like in a horrific condition on the front. Back, not so bad. Here is Wheel of Fortune. Here is Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. And here is Winter Olympic Games, Lillehammer, 1994. And that is where I'm going to end part 1 of the series. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, comment what you think, and what you think is in the second part of the collection. So until next time, this is David B69, and I'm out.